A panache is a word that is synonymous with French cycling, an expression meaning a grand or flamboyant manner. To us, this means attacking, going in breakaways, ignoring concerns about watts and logic in favor of the heart. One of the best representatives of this for over a decade was Sylvain Chavanel. For season after season, he was a stalwart member of breakaways at the Tour, and holds a record for most participations at the Tour at an astounding 18. Along the long path of his career were 45 wins, and these are the four that mattered most. It's 2008, and we're at Dwars door Vlaanderen, a key race en route to the Tour of Flanders. It's a typical early spring day in Belgium, which is to say it's wet and cold. With just 23 kilometers left, a breakaway of 3 riders holds a very slight 30-second advantage over the chasing peloton. One of these men is a young Chavanel, racing for Cofidis. The 28-year-old already had a breakthrough win this year with the stage of Paris-Nice, and taking home a Class 6 win would add further success. Worried the break would be caught, Chavanel took matters into his own hands and attacked. Fortune favors the bold, after all. He holds off the chasing peloton and wins, his first classic and the only French rider to ever win the race. Thus, Chavanel's legacy began. It's just a few months later, and we're in the closing days of the 2008 Tour de France. Thus far, Chavanel has been off the front of the race more than any other rider, attacking on stages 2, 6, 13, 14, and 16, and this is all after crashing on the first stage. Unfortunately, not a single one ended in the stage win. Tomorrow, on stage 20, it's an individual time trial, and the final stage in Paris will be for the sprinters. This means that today, stage 19, is Chavanel's last chance to win a stage. Luckily for him, the rolling nature of today's course will lend itself to a breakaway, and he starts one along with fellow countryman Jeremy Roy. The two work together perfectly the whole day, and it isn't until the final meters that they turn on each other. Chavanel sits in the front and looks over his shoulder again and again and again. He will not let anyone get the jump on him. And it works. They start their sprint at almost the exact moment, but Chavanel is faster, taking his biggest win in an incredible season. Quote, "This victory proves that if you don't give up, you can one day achieve your goal. Today was my day." There is something inherently special about a rider who embodies their country spirit so well, winning a national championship and getting to put the country, literally, on their shoulders. It's 2011, and to be fair, Chavanel has already been a multiple-time national champion at this point, but that's in the time trial. It is no less prestigious, but for us, the road race championship suited Chavanel's style so much more. So when Chavanel broke away solo with 27 kilometers left, it was a confirmation and a crowning, a shining jewel in his collection of wins, and he wore the jersey with pride the rest of the year. The last win we talk about today is not Chavanel's final win, but it shows something important. It's the final stage of the 2013 Paris-Nice. Today finishes on the Promenade in Nice, and today it's going to end in a reduced bunch sprint. Chavanel is sprinting head-to-head with Philippe Gilbert, Tony Galopin, and riders who are, all on paper, faster finishers. But out of all of them, Chavanel comes out on top, still able to win in multiple different ways. He went on to win a few more races before retirement in 2018, and he's remembered fondly for his actions on the bike and his mindset. Quote, A strong mindset is important. Keep your chin up, even if there are tough moments. It's normal in sport. One day, you won't go well. The next day, you'll fly. There are worse things in life than a bad bike race. Lastly, keep that flame burning for as long as possible, always in the wind and with that joy.